Hello, loved ones. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're new to the channel, then welcome to the family. Today, we will be reviewing Married at First Sight Season 15, Episode 6, Afterparty. Oh my, the episode was awesome. One of my favorites. They really had the hard conversations. So be sure to catch my review, which will be up very soon. And I'm going to do my first story time based on the Team Mitch comment by Krysten, because everybody needs to be team their spouse when they are spilling the tea about their marriage to their friends. So catch that next. Please subscribe so that you can be part of the congregation. And please comment so that you can be part of the conversation. And with that, let's get started.
Welcome to Fueled by Intentions, where we talk about faith, family, finances, fitness, and fun. Sponsored by Bynum's Business Solutions, where the right fit is made simple. We specialize in tips, tools, and strategies designed to help you achieve your financial health so that you can take control of how you spend your money so that you can spend more time with your family, friends, and doing the things you love. So let's jump right into the video.
This episode was hosted, of course, by the beautiful Keshia Knight Pullam. Her guest was Morgan, Mitch, and Stacia. And she started right out the gate with her first question. She asked them, is it starting to feel like a typical marriage? And of course, Stacia piped right in and she said no, but it is beginning to feel like a relationship. They get right into our first clip, which is Nate speaking Stacia's love language, saying he wants to be a power couple. He says he really likes her and wants to make moves together when they resume their regular lives. Stacia says she was trying to be cool and, what do you think about a power couple? What does that mean to you? But she was really gushing inside because this is really what she wants. She says when the cameras left, she got into more a direct question as to, what did he mean by a power couple and those types of things. She says they have deep conversations when the camera's not there. And she usually runs him a bath so that he can just feel really calm and relaxed during that conversation time. She also lets us know that she has not asked him about his credit score due to a promise that she made to Pastor Cal. They then move on to the next clip, which is Nate running from the spider and Stacia having to kill the spider. Stacia says that Nate is really jumpy when it comes to things like that. He was screaming over a chilling iguana. They move to their final clip for Stacia and Nate, which is them relaxing after a long day, and Stacia asking Nate his intentions, and Nate revealing that his feelings are growing and that he is falling in love with Stacia. She says she was trying to be strong, but she is straddling between if it's love and if it's life. She says that she questions Nate's intentions because she's always been afraid in this area, and she always wants to know what a man's intention is before she gets her emotions involved, which I think is a very smart move. Keshia asked Morgan and Mitch what do they think about Nate and Stacia's relationship. Mitch says they are more stoic and tough on the exterior, but Nate is all in, and it's nice to see when they have those nice moments. Mitch does not question Nate's intentions. He believes that Nate is authentic. Even though Nate is curated and flamboyant, he is honest about that, and that makes him authentic. Morgan says she was clueless on what was going on in Nate and Stacia's relationship. She says although they only arrived a few days later, they feel like they had missed a lot. And in this compacted experience, a few days can seem like a lifetime. They then moved on to the next couple, and it was Mitch and Kristen. They show Kristen updating the ladies on her and Mitch's marriage, and she shares with them that he is not attracted to her. But later on that night, he pounced on her like a tiger. Mitch took responsibility and says he wished he would have handled things differently, which is the same thing he said last week. He says he is not going to defend his actions. And I love people who take responsibility. I think Mitch may be growing on me. He says he did not pounce like a tiger, but it was a slow build. And as the night progressed, he was attracted to Krysten because how she handled the conversation. Then they had a romantic swim opportunity. And then when they got back to the room, he just wanted to show her a little affection and attention, and it just progressed. So he does say that he should have done things a little differently. Mitch says he understands the confusion that Krysten has, and he got lost in the moment, but he is now feeling more attracted to Krysten. So we love that. He also says his next move is just to listen and slow it down and take it day by day and be more receptive. He says that the damage is already done, but he is doing what he can to rebuild what he has torn down. He is nervous and he is panicking because Krysten is all in it 100%. She says really positive things. She sees this as 5 for 5. She said they are going to work out. They're going to be married for life. And that makes him nervous. And he is just afraid. Keshia asked Morgan and Stacia, are they able to still be Team Mitch? And Morgan says she trusts Krysten, but it's hard because Krysten is such a great person and she does not understand why Mitch does not see that. Morgan says moving forward, they should just take it step by step. Nothing's perfect. Krysten is for him and not against him, and that they should work together as a team. Stacia talks directly to Mitch, and she says that Mitch should look below the surface and give it a chance. This is why they did this experiment, to go deeper and not surface level like we do in the world, but to go deeper. So she is really encouraging Mitch to look beyond the surface and to go deep. Keshia keeps the party moving and moves right on to Morgan, and they show her first clip, which is her and Binh talking at the beach, and Binh telling Morgan that he told Justin her secret and that Justin may have told Alexis. And Morgan is crying in the clip, and she is crying on the couch. And Keshia asks, why are you so emotional? And she says that is very hard to watch. That night, Binh made her feel so bad. It was terrible. Binh told her that a white lie turns into big lies. She clarifies that she is not lying. She says she is a nurse, and she is a nurse because she took the associate route degree, and now she is getting her bachelor's in order to further her career and to promote in the nursing field. So she is asserting that she did not lie. And I believe her. I don't know anything about nursing. I haven't seen anything opposite of that. And I feel like Binh should have just provided a little more, ask her for clarification, but I'm not faulting Binh. We all do it. So I'm going to give him a pass on this one. Morgan says she's not questioning the relationship, but she is questioning Binh's intention. He made her private information public, which is what she did not want to happen. And she told him that she didn't want that to happen. So she is questioning Binh's intentions. And you know what? I can't agree. I mean, I can agree that I would see that as reasonable for Morgan to question Binh. I mean, I can understand if she didn't even say don't tell, and now you kind of, I don't know, I didn't know that was private. I didn't know you want anybody to know that. But when they straight up tell you, no, don't tell, then that's different. And they're on a national show. And it sounds like that's something that she told him when the cameras was off. There's been a lot of twisting that I've heard on the internet about it. as to why people think that she may be lying, but I'm going to trust her and say whatever she told him off camera, that she is a nurse. She got it through her associate's degree, but maybe she didn't go into that much detail. And maybe she was feeling a little, bad within herself because she hadn't finished. We all have pressures from where we work or what we do. So I don't know what was going on with Morgan when she first expressed it to Binh as to why he got a misunderstanding. But I'm going to consider it a misunderstanding and not think that she intentionally lied to Binh, but that he misdrew the information. Oh man, I'm telling you, this was an episode. Mitch says that he is Team Morgan, that you have to have trust in a relationship, and Morgan asked to keep the information private. They then moved on to the next clip, and it was Morgan at the group dinner talking about how she did not want to come home and take care of another person because she had taken care of people all day. And we see Justin and Alexis whispering about what Morgan is saying. Morgan says after the dinner, her and Binh talked about schedules, and they came to an agreement on, within their busy schedules, what is a day that they can devote to one another, spending time together, and their marriage. And they made that agreement. And that is what marriage is about. It is about compromise. Some people may have seen that as rude or mean about Morgan, saying that she doesn't want to come home and take care of someone else. And hey, I said it way long time ago that she was too independent. She's already been saying this before she even got on the show, that she wants them to live separate lives and separate this, and she wants to be independent. So I was not surprised about Morgan's conversation. I said it long time ago. She needs a long-term relationship and not a marriage. So I'm really interested to see how they work it out. But she is in a marriage now, and her husband came to an agreement, and compromise is what it's all about. And regardless of what we think, it is about what they do in their marriage. So I am still going to root for Morgan and Binh to make it. I am so glad that they were able to compromise and come to some type of schedule where they could spend time together and make sure they're making their marriage a priority. We then see the next clip for Morgan and Binh, but the clip is all about Justin. And it is Justin crying because Binh was matched with Morgan, and he believes that Binh has been cheated. Oh my God. I love Morgan's answer. She says that she sees Justin's concern, but Binh needs to fight his own battles. She's indicated that she tells Binh that he needs to speak up when they're in the group conversations, because people do want to hear his voice and they want to know what his opinion is as well. Keshia asked her, was she upset with Justin because Justin said that she wasn't good for Binh and that Binh got cheated? And Morgan said no. She said no. She said because he is only going on what he has been told from Binh. And that was such a mature answer, because we are only given the information about somebody's spouse as to what they tell us, and then our feelings about that spouse may change because of that. So I really like that she is not upset with Justin on his opinion, because she knows that his opinion is based on the information that he has gotten from Binh. So, oh my God, I think that Morgan is growing on me. I think that that was so mature, and sometimes we do not do that in relationships. We then blame the friend, get mad at the friend, but it's really your spouse. Your spouse is supposed to be the one that is loyal to you and protect you within your friend group. So great job, Morgan, on that. I just love that she shared that tidbit and that insight with us. Oh my. Stacia says that she cannot believe that Justin is crying over Binh when he has only known him for a few days. And I disagree. I'm a Christian. I'm in a family. I'm a sorority girl, I'm in Toastmasters, and I'm in Bible study fellowship. And if I meet anybody who has that in common with me, whether they're a long lost relative or they belong to my sorority and they're on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast, or if they're in Bible study fellowship but they go in a different city, I'm immediately just bonded to that person, and I feel like I already know them because we have this connection. So I think that connections can be built very quickly through relationships, especially when you find that commonality. If I meet a Christian, oh my God, that person is, look, you guys are my loved ones. You guys are my family because we all gather here together, and I feel a connection to anybody who comments or anything like that. Like if they say something that lets me know that we have something in common, I feel connected to them. So I disagree with Stacia. Mitch, on the other hand, says he does not fault Justin for caring about the well-being of his friend. Keshia then asked the guest, how are you feeling about your marriage as the honeymoons are coming to an end? And Morgan says it can only go up from here. They have hit the rockiest of bottoms. They need to work together. And Mitch says it is the same for him. They have hit bottom, so they need to go up. He says he is rebuilding and he's feeling optimistic. He wants to build on the attraction and chemistry that he currently feels for Krysten, and he needs to work extra hard to make up for his mistakes. Stacia says that she is maintaining the stars, so it can only go up from here. So what do you think? Do you think Morgan should have been mad at Justin about his comments? What do you think about Mitch? Do you think he has true intentions for his newfound attraction and chemistry to Krysten? And what about Nate and Stacia? Do you think Nate is authentic? Please let us know what you think by posting in the comments. They then show us what's up next, and it's going to be a roller coaster. Mitch gets a one-way ticket to a bubble bath with Krysten, and Krysten says she knows she is going to fall in love. Alexis leaves because her and Justin's pets don't get along, and Morgan and Binh receive counsel from Pastor Cal to discuss trust. So what are your thoughts? Please make sure you go watch my first ever story time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, live with intention. Be intentional.